Next up, Vietnam Police. There are plenty of visitors coming and going, meeting the various dignitaries. We've seen members of the public as well coming and enjoying this competition this week, which has been wonderful to see, including a few young ones, of course, as well. And the Vietnam Police are making their way to the start line. I'm sure I saw earlier on this morning a couple of members of the Vietnam Police entourage trying to have a little look inside the tower, but they were shooed out. Any little advantage, all of those little elements can mean so much. Now, all of the teams do have preparation time as the whistle blows for the Vietnam Police effort. They are allowed prior to this event, prior to this week, an opportunity to see and have a look at all of the challenges and to walk through them, make a plan, a strategy. I think they're given about 20 minutes or half an hour just to brief themselves, familiarize themselves with each of the challenges before the event gets underway proper on Monday. Here we are. The week has gone by so fast. Sprinting up those stairs. Snipers are in position.
Okay, but you go here, right?
And you can see they are using rifles with a single round rather than a magazine. I was talking at length with some of the organizers this morning to see if there is a benefit between using a magazine and loading single rounds of ammunition with regards to the snipers, and many of them said it's personal preference. At the end of the day, it's about the user and his accuracy rather than the speed with which the ammunition goes into the barrel, into the chamber. And I think that will be proven to be true throughout the course of this morning. That's the third and final assaulter out of the tower building. As we see the snipers finish the shorter of the two challenges that they have to face. The next one, which is from the top of the tower, is at a much greater distance. And from what we've seen of the teams so far this morning, it looks like the Vietnam Police's assault team are making good progress. The snipers maybe a little bit on the slower side, but we will find out when they cross the finish line. This course is designed for the two groups, the assaulters and the snipers, to come over the finish line at approximately the same time. See one of the judges stepping in there. They do not really like the assaulters moving their weapons too far left and right past the 45-degree angle. It becomes a bit dangerous, in my opinion. If they're going to engage other targets, then better to move sideways, not to endanger their colleagues, of course. So 4 targets. This is the longer of the distances, the longer range efforts for the snipers, and this is done from the top of that assault tower. And this is the real test for the snipers. By far and away, of all of the challenges this week that the snipers have had to face, this is at the furthest range. I didn't measure it when I walked the course this morning, but like I said earlier, approximately 300 meters maybe. Now it's the turn of the snipers to fast rope down the side of that building. Probably the most important pieces of kit that they will carry this morning are gloves. Safety judges watching on closely, of course. Or the rope judges, to give them their proper names this morning. They're very clean from the 2 Vietnamese snipers. We've seen 1 or 2 team members snagged this morning in those ropes as they headed towards the ground. And the snipers sprint across the finish line to join their colleagues, crossing the 6-minute mark, 6:07.12 for Vietnam Police. The benchmark this morning has been set by who else but the Akhmat team of Russia.